Today on local news, 2,000 street vendors gather around Times Square to defend their rights. Here at Street View TV, we managed to arrange an exclusive interview with 4 important members of this community. Not only they will manifest their demands, but they will open themselves and tell us a bit about their own personal lives, how they got to be street vendors. For starters, we're going to Magdalene. Shall we begin?
Of course, Sebastian. I moved to New York after the crisis in 2014 in Poland, after the debate whether to remain in the European Union or join back the Russian Federation. The Russian Federation attempted an invasion, but retreated after debates in the United Nations. Despite the retreat, the aftermath of the invasion took away what I had, a family and home. Therefore, I needed to rise from the fall, a new beginning, a new opportunity. So I searched my family here to see if I could start a new life. And so I did, packed my remnants and parted onto a new life. Opportunities for a Polish immigrant with no career and the experience of a housewife. There isn't that much of demand, right? For that reason, I began brainstorming ideas, and so the manufacture of personal hygiene products began. And based only on natural resources with no artificial components to harm the skin, perfect for delicate, dry skin conditions. So it was a great idea, but lacking of resources of mass production, distribution, marketing, amongst others. So I saw myself forced to begin from the bottom, as thousands have seen themselves forced into. So that's how my adventure as a street vendor began. Regarding today's protest, we do contribute to our economy with millions of dollars annually. We do have a strong feeling for our economic activities, and we don't have the support of the society or mayor's backup. So we're on our own, since we don't have a space and any seller can take it. Respect and convenience have to apply among us, otherwise it may be carnage every single day for a spot. So we seek for mayor's approval, we seek for the support of this economic activity.
We might even have a new option, personal hygiene brands. Johnson & Johnson should watch their backs. Thank you, Magdalene, for such a beautiful story. That reminds us that war only leaves just the pain and grief. Now moving on with Alana. Is it British?
My father's name is Alan, so there is the origin of my name. How do you figure my family roots are from England? After some years of hard work on Vodafone, my father was transferred to Dundrum, located in Dublin, Ireland. After the Irish attacks on the city, my parents, with me just as an infant, took the hard decision to run and migrate to New York as an option to have a calm life. We had lots of families around Hell's Kitchen. We had lots of stories coming from uncles telling us about how nice were the Americans, that they work very hard to build a comfortable life for all the families, and that and the McCartneys, but were respected and famous there. After those events, my parents would definitely aim to a safe environment where they can forget thought to begin blow up by a bomb car or get threat for not supporting the area. My father knew that sooner or later others will come and take their life, I can tell you the amount of causing that I have been noticed to that they had disease on unfortunate event. And breaking down, my father made the decision to move to Queens and have another beginning, one without that knocking on our doors. That every beginning requires a lot of money and sacrifice, but my father never gave up. He always saw an opportunity to grow. At the age of 14, I have to start my career as a street vendor. I started with the usual things like the city tour guides, the museums route, the gastronomic route, and any fun place that a tourist may want to in order to know. I didn't have a start. I used to move on, walk everywhere, and then I think that being nice is a key, and a smile always helps. Then it came. I have people's skills. I possess the ability to capture people's attentions. I can combine them with. That was when I thought that, what if I can combine them by the handcrafted Statue of Liberty that my mother makes? There's your business idea. What brings me to today's protest? Not only street vendors can contribute to American economy, street vendors are harassed by law enforcement. By improving this economic activity, we can legally work, and also we can have regulations against the unmeasured amount of ticket, and police won't abuse. The major ought to approve our economic activity.
Pertinent authorities ought to take immediate actions in any of this topic. Police abuse must not be tolerated at any level. As we progress, we can detail that street vendors are people that have goals in life, as any other human being on this community. Now moving on with Macarena.
And actually find out my name, Macarena, comes from where I was born in Sevilla, Spain. There is a wall that is called the Macarena Wall, and that is from where my mother got my name. Now, on March of my story, my dad died in a car crash. He was a driver for an important executive, and his boss forcing him to drive 16 hours straight, and not a amount of coffee could compensate for the excessive eye strain. I was 6 years old with no father, and my mother was devastated by the loss. She had a difficult time, and you can still hear words and stories about how much she still loves him and how much she still misses him. My aunt New Year a burrito mobile sign, and she invited my mom to join at the family business, and she thought, why not? Trying new places, new people, like a new beginning. Some people might say there is a new life. I must say we are working in a really good environment, and we are enjoying what we're doing. Seeing customers enjoying what we're doing for her, the food and all that stuff, is really pleasant. For that reason and many others, despite of what is the general wonder of street food, health, sanitation, and all the completion, the food manipulation comes that carries. Otherwise, some consequences at the established restaurant may occur. As a contrast point, we can move for your comfort outside the disco after a night drink. Why don't enjoy a night meal? Or in the day rush for a meeting, you can come with us. It is better If that queen of McDonald's that is healthier, faster, you can just come, order, pay, and head back on your way.
Of course, time is the most valuable thing that we have. We cannot take it for granted. Shall we continue now with Lupi? Is it?
It's Lupe. I'm from Spain. Moved here with my family when I was around 8 or 10. I don't remember quite well. Mom and Dad, they both are artists, and they never been attached or pursued to money work. They raised me with the belief that materials are the less important thing to be attached. Now, to be connected with the one we share our days, help someone in need, contribute to society in a way, that's what really matters. Since I was a child, my parents indulged me in developing my artistic skill. I formed to express my art, trying new things, and that's how I discovered handcraft bags. I find so much pleasure and joy. In this process behind that joy can be transmitted through my own work, and that's the most rewarding experience. Customers often say how I should expand my production, but I just know that a machine will never deliver the same product as I, or even other persons. There are good days and bad days. Believe me, when it's a bad day, you won't be able to perform a handcraft work. At least one to be test about it. And I'm not the kind of artist that settles. I love my products are unique, and unique design distinct from others. This kind of product will always be on hands of street vendors, because we'll always be more interested in our art than in how much it will earn or cost to a customer. It's not a matter of avoiding taxes, avoiding law, we just enjoy our art, and we must not fall in the hands of the industry. Otherwise, all the art that we just work with so much passion and joy will be crumbled in quantity instead of quality.
Some unique, inspirational, touching stories. All these stories so different from each other, but sharing the same goal: to be accepted, to be acknowledged in the economic world. Bearing this in mind might improve our economy and our society, because not only these folks have proven that all the street vendors, all they do is contribute to our economy. Please keep this on our minds for a better society. Good evening and thanks for watching.